Hey, Ryan. Hang on one second. There you go. Yeah, I'm doing it ignorantly, actually, though, Aaron. There we go.
Hey, happy Christmas.
And Merry Hanukkah.
Hey. Now it'll be officially Christmas here in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was watching who was. There was very limited people doing any streams on whether YT or 17, the 17 app. Mostly there was a few doing
Yeah.
on 17 app, but there wasn't anybody doing a live stream on YT today. But I told them, I said,
No.
if you stay up, Santa Claus is not going to show up to the house.
No. No. Still hasn't turned up to mine.
I guess is that you, Aaron?
Yeah.
Cool.
We see who's hauling all the money today.
Yeah, I agreed to stay out. I told him this is the last Christmas I stay out for. I'm not doing it anymore.
Are they giving you a bonus?
No,
What?
I wish. Because I'm self-employed is why you don't get no bonus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that is a shout. Yeah.
But my name does get thrown into a raffle every day from the 18th to the 2nd of January. Every day, my name gets thrown into the barrel,
Where you get a
Okay.
t-shirt?
and they're gonna draw 82 names this year. This is the biggest award they've ever given before, and
What
a
is
lot
it?
of money involved. Well,
Okay.
they're gonna draw two names, and the first two names will get a $25,000 check.
Okay.
Nice.
That is what made me stay out, because a lot of guys won't do it.
No.
They've been using bribery to get us to stay out,
Yeah.
and I've never won a thing, and I've stayed out every Christmas in the past 6, 7 years. I'm not
Yeah.
doing it anymore. This is my last year that I'm staying out for Christmas. As a matter of fact, I'll probably take the latter month off from Christmas all the way until mid January. I might take a whole month off next year.
Well, I mean, everything's shut here now until the 27th. Well, not everything, but everything's shut tomorrow.
Yeah, the only thing that won't close, because everything's closed now except for the truck stops.
I think Walgreens is open at my grandparents' for a few hours. I think that's only like 10 till 2.
But
I think Target is open until like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock tonight. I think.
but nothing's open tomorrow
I
except for the
don't.
truck stop.
I don't think
Well,
so.
Well, yeah, apart from like gas station. No, not even gas station, like little corner places, they're open.
Gas stations are open.
No,
Gas
well,
stations
Sean,
usually, like,
guess what?
close. Actually, you know
It
what will
made
be
it.
open tomorrow? Liquor store.
Yep.
Liquor
Of course
store's
those
probably
places
open
will
at
be
9
open.
o'clock in the morning and probably close at noon.
Yeah, well, Sean, ever heard of it being 64 degrees in December where I am? Because it happened today.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
geez, that's not normal.
It's still 58.
No, that's not normal at all.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, Well, Sean, just to let you know, you're not alone. I'm heading out tonight. so you won't be by yourself on the road.
Why are you heading out tonight?
I'm just gonna start deadheading it. I'm in Pennsylvania.
So am I.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You don't recognize it? I'm on 81 South. I'm about
Okay.
20 miles from the Princeton yard. I'm going there to get fuel.
I'm right off of 83 right now. Like
That's a good highway.
What, 83?
Yeah, I like the diner there. The diner truck stop.
Up in
the
York?
83 diner truck stop. Yeah, that's nice. I was there 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Where are you heading then, Sean?
Fort Worth, Texas. I got a load of Chobani yogurt about 3 hours ago in New Berlin, New York.
Jesus, that's a drive and a half you've got ahead of you.
Oh, I'm heading out to Chicago, so you can. I'd rather.
Yeah, well, even Chicago, from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Aaron.
You could fit England 5 times between Pennsylvania and Chicago.
Well, my British friend Barry that drove, he told me the UK is the same size as Florida.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it might even be a bit longer, Florida, because you got all the way down to Key West. So, yeah.
Well, he didn't count the Keys, just the mainland.
Yeah. But then if you think about it, where I'm originally from, South Africa, South Africa's big, but it's huge.
Yeah, Aaron, I didn't know you were a driver. Who do you drive for?
I drive for a shitty company.
Oh. Yeah, I work for a shitty company.
It either starts with an H or a W.
Well, there's Werner. The W would be Werner, and H.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were they? Well, Henderson, we bought them out like 5 years ago, and they're no longer in existence.
Yeah. That answers your question.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do when I move to the States. I've got actually no idea.
Well, it's not going to look pretty.
But I'll tell you this. I keep thinking about getting a truck and just staying local.
That's what I might do.
Like a tow truck or some shit, and just start towing.
Yeah, do you know, that's funny because that actually crossed my mind the other week. Do you know? I mean, the only reason why I moved to the States is all my family's there now, so.
I have a buddy of mine. He owns a tow company, and he makes bank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was going to do landscaping, but then, because the only issue is it wouldn't be over here, it would be in Northern Ireland because my friend's dad owns a landscaping company and he's from Northern Ireland originally, and he's going to go back up there. And he offered my friend and I a job both over there, but God, it will make it 62, 63 degrees in August. So no thanks.
Yeah.
Awful.
But when I say
Sean,
tow
I'm just
company,
going
I
to
ain't
change
talking like
devices.
cars.
Give me a sec.
When I say tow company, I ain't talking cars. I'm talking a wrecker. And Sean, he's gone. I was going to say, and Sean will tell you how much a record costs to get picked up by.
Yeah, you were thinking about, well, the guys that do rigs, they get paid more.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he came back up. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, hey, so Darren, Darren, the link is down there if you want to come up here. Hi guys, whoever showed up here. I can't really read the chat.
Yeah, I had to change devices because I'm going for a Christmas drink at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. You see, not one person I knew was doing a live stream, so I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and do a live stream. To hell with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was debating it, but then, what I do is I message people before, and they say, yeah, they went around. So, and also I'm on a bit of a break anyway myself. Again.
Yeah, there might be a possibility I may shut it down there at the yard, stay there for 10, and then head out in the morning. It just all depends on.
When's your clock run out?
I got another 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll burn probably 20 to 30 minutes of it getting to the yard here.
What about what about your downtime? Was that something you had 32?
You mean 34? Oh, I won't do a 34. Yeah, I won't do a 34-hour reset. I work on recaps.
Okay.
Do you know, it seems oddly weird seeing the East Coast being dark at 5:40. It really does.
But typically, Ryan, here, Pennsylvania usually has gotten hit by a couple of snowstorms by now, and it hasn't happened yet. That's not normal.
It's not. It's like in Maine. I think they've barely had any. I think it was like 58 degrees.
They haven't had. Yeah, they haven't had any.
No. What was it? Charlotte, North Carolina usually has had a sprinkle of snow by now. It's not happened. I think, what is it? The lowest it's hit my grandparents is 70 so far. And it's usually around about 60 at the minute there. So it's a weird year. Because like do you know, like, what is it? We had 64 today. That's our average in May. Do you know?
Yeah, you guys don't get that warm, stay that warm this time of year in England. No way.
I'm telling you, it is what it's had to do with the summer, because I think it was about on average 86 here during the summer and 64 during the. Now listen, 64 during the night doesn't sound hot, but when your houses have 6 layers of insulation, that's an issue.
Yeah, and it never got that hot up in Scotland before, where Jerry Boy lives.
Nope. I think our average is 74 in August.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right about now, Scotland is typically buried in snow, and they haven't got nothing.
Yeah. Yep, apart from the mountains up there, they've got nothing at all. So it's been a crazy year.
And it's been raining every day in the Philippines, and the rainy season ended months ago.
Yeah.
And they're still getting rain every day.
Gee, well, yeah, because I know Philippines, like, if it rains there, it's going to rain.
Yeah, the friends I made in the province, I told them, if you live near a hill and you've been getting that much rain, just be alert. You may have a mudslide, because mudslides are popular over there right about now. JB, she witnessed one. She couldn't get home because of it.
Well, yeah, it's like where my grandparents live, Sean. I think, what was it? I mean, I know August and September is rainy season for them, but I wasn't expecting for them to have 85 days of thunderstorms straight.
Wow.
Every day for 85 days this year.
Yeah, this summer, for about a month and a half, I was in plus 100-degree weather.
Yeah.
The hottest I was at when I was in New Mexico was 136.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, New Mexico gets. Yeah.
Yeah, not that hot.
No.
And I was wearing my boxer shorts with the AC on full blast.
I like that.
And I was still sweating. And I don't like sitting around in just my boxer shorts, man.
No. I mean, just imagine walking into a gas station. You'd be there like, howdy, everyone. They'd just be looking at you like, what the fuck?
I'm like, hey, SpongeBob or Scooby-Doo. You know?
Sorry, I have a bit of a cough today.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Whose silvered and yellow and porous is he? If nautical nonsense be something you wish, then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob.
I'm just, yeah. When they did that at Kings Island, I'd say I'm just a little bit weary about the Krusty Krabs.
Nah, I'd eat at the chum bucket. I would. Oh dear.
So when do you plan on moving to the United States?
Very soon. I have my citizenship now.
You're gonna live in Hilton Head?
No. I've said loads of times. No, not Charlotte. No, I'm gonna live in Maine.
Maine? You have any family up there?
Nope.
Why'd you pick Maine? Are you a Stephen King fan?
Yeah, I am, but not that much. No,
well, he only lives up there in Bangor, outside of Bangor, during the spring and summer. Right now, he lives in Saratoga, Florida, or Sarasota.
No, I mean,
so for the
Maine, for the wildlife, and I've done my research. They have some of the best educational areas up there. I mean, yes, it's damn cold, but if I have my children of my own, I'd like them to be brought up in a nice area. So I'm going to be
Lewiston.
Yeah,
Lewiston is good. But if you want to live up in the far north by Canada, Holton is good. That's the last city you hit on the interstate before you hit the Canadian border. Or you take US 1 up to Easton.
Yeah, because it's either going to be Presque Isle. What was that? Couldn't speak for a second. It's either going to be Presque Isle or Caribou.
And then there's Kennebunkport, where all the billionaires should go for vacation.
Yeah, well, that's not where I'll be living. But yeah, no, so I'm going to live up there. And then... But yeah, no, so hopefully we're talking maybe... Well, this time next year, hopefully, definitely.
It's a bit expensive, though. That's the issue.
No, I know. Well, I mean, I've already because I'm going to be getting a mobile home. So I mean, I've already, called up the trailer
where they send the people in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
Well, used to.
Yeah. So the trailer. I mean, it's like $390 a month, the trailer, but then you have to have the you have to pay for the land. So that's about $200 more. And then but I should get yours.
North and South Carolina are real good, cheap places to live. Still,
no, you can buy a trailer there for about $100,000, and it's yours for the rest of your life.
In South Carolina?
Yeah, on the island you can buy. There was a trailer going.
But better be a double wide or a modular home.
Well, if you want to... Sorry, go on.
I'm wondering if they still have the infomercials on every Sunday after the TV evangelists come on. the TV evangelists come on early in the morning, and then you're able to watch wrestling. Typically, I watched WWE WWF. They had wrestling, and then after wrestling, the infomercial would come on. Hi, I just love my Jim Walter home. May I welcome you inside? Every Sunday, you get sick and tired of it. I love my Jim Walter manufactured home. Come on in.
Do you know what? It's really funny because earlier I was speaking to someone who went to Hilton Head in 1975, and I was there like, well, if you go back now, you're in for a shock on how much it's changed. Because don't forget, there was only one bridge going onto the island until like 2000. And there's there's two. There's two now. And oh my God, what is it? I think there's still like 300,000 tourists there at the minute.
So, hey, Sean, this is a very difficult question, but of all 50 states, which one would you not want to live in?
Which one would I not want to live in?
Yep.
Number one. Give me a second here. I'm doing this very critically.
Okay.
My number one would probably be West Virginia.
Okay. Do you know that? Wow. Do you know what? That's funny because actually before Maine, I was thinking West Virginia. My number one place state that I wouldn't live in is Florida. I just do not understand what the hype of Florida is.
It would be nice if it wasn't controlled by a bunch of old farts that got 1 foot in the grave.
It would be nice if you didn't run the risk of getting eaten by alligators, getting blown away by a hurricane, having Casey Anthony still living there, you know.
Well, when I picked up that last load I did, there were behind my trailer was a big pond, and there were like about 150 alligators back there. I took a picture of them.
Well, yeah, do you know, like it? Do you know what? It's just the hurricanes. Because as you know, Sean, I had to go to my friend's funeral because of it in September. Do you know?
Oh, you had a friend that died in that hurricane?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was in Florida in the beginning of September.
Yeah, that's right. But I didn't know they died in a hurricane, though.
Yeah, their house got swept away because they were right in the path. They lived in Perry. And yep. What were they? 21. They literally just turned 21 about 3 weeks before.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, his family came over from Cancun. We went to his house, and well, there was no house there.
Cancun is nice.
Yeah, he's from Cancun, so
hotter than the three-peckered billy goat, but the Yucatan is nice.
Mm. Yeah, no. So yeah, he had literally just moved there in March last year, and
the reason why I liked it, I had to go there once because I used to be a professional umpire, and as a trek, as an official umpire, you had to go to the oldest ball court in history, and it's in Chichen Itza, where the Aztec ball court is.
I've never been to Mexico. I'd love to.
Yeah, the Aztec ball court. It was the first crude form of sports, and it was like football.
Yeah.
But instead of the goals on each end, they were on the sides, and you had to use your knee or your foot. You can't use your hands. You got to get the ball through the hoop.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a basket. It was sideways, where you shot and hopefully went through the hoop. If you look up the Aztec ball court, you'll see it, and that's where the captain of the losing team gets beheaded at the end of the game.
Oh,
so it's serious. It's a serious game.
I must make a joke. That's like Eric Ten Hag when Manchester United loses at the minute every game. All the fans tried to go up to him and behead him.
So, have you visited Maine or no?
Yes, I have. I did 2 weeks at the lake house in Bangor.
The United States. Be like, Maine it is.
Well, if you went to Bangor, you should have went to Stephen King's house. I've been there once.
I know. Well, no, I didn't realise that it wasn't when I could drive there. I was like 10 when I went to Maine. So
yeah, as he gotten up in years, he bought a house in Sarasota. He goes down there during the wintertime, the fall and winter when it gets cold.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we went to Maine in September. It was lovely. It was like 75 degrees every day, just sunshine. Loved it. It was lovely.
Last time I was up in Maine, I was in a small town called Mascare, Maine, and they don't have running water. I was actually delivering water to them.
Wow.
That's weird.
Well, yeah, because isn't there that city in well, it's not a city, it's just like a little village in what is it? Nevada, where there's no laws. There are 0 laws in that place. What's it called? Sin City or something?
Oh,
Sin City's Las Vegas.
No, yeah. Sin City, sorry. Yeah, no, it's just outside of Las Vegas. Yeah. There's a little town.
It's between Nevada and California.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Now, prostitution is legal in that state only, except for Clark County, which is the Las Vegas area. Not saying it doesn't take place, but if they need to, they'll have a raid and they'll nail a lot of people, just so that the police can look good and they're doing their job. But a lot of times they turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah. See, over here, they don't give a shit about all that. I mean,
because
all that in like nightclubs and so. I mean, shit. Where do you think I'm going in a couple hours, Sean?
Yeah, because when I'm parked at the Petro in Vegas and I ain't got nothing to do, I usually get a rental car. Well, the last time I did that, I had no choice but to rent a Lamborghini. It's the only thing they had available.
You told me this.
It was the only thing they had available. I'm like, okay, how much? Well, it's going to be about $300 more. And I'm like, you're going to come get the fuck after I'm done? Yeah, we'll come get it. I'm like, okay, deal. What color is it? White. I'm like, okay, cool.
Ooh. What model was it? Aventador?
I don't remember, but it had no headroom in it. But I went to some of the clubs where a lot of Asians hang out. In particular, there was a reason why it had to be Asians, because they usually have the better karaoke. And I was hoping to run into a certain somebody that I met. I really didn't meet them. I saw them, and they looked at me. I looked at her, offered her to buy her a drink with my hand signal that they do in Japan. But she smiled at me, but I never got an answer. But no, when I did that, and some of the Asian girls, the Japanese, look at me and said, "Is this your car?" I'm like, "Yeah, sort of."
Yeah.
You know, they're fiddling around with it and everything. But I'm like, "I gotta go, ladies. Y'all have a good night. Glad you enjoyed my singing."
Yeah.
But that's what I usually do.
With sports cars, for us especially, Sean, it's not fun, is it?
Well, when you get out of your car in front of these clubs, there's usually every time I've seen them, they were midgets, these small dudes handing out leaflets.
Yeah.
Handing out leaflets with a girl's phone number on it and a picture of her. You call that number, you'll get that girl that's in the photo. I'm like, what's this for? I didn't know what it was until I know now. I just handed it back to him. I said, no, I don't want that.
No. Yeah, no, it's annoying. I mean, what was it? There's a few cars I can't fit in. What was it?
The Ford GT, I can't fit in those. I can't fit in a Mini. I can't fit in a Lamborghini anymore.
Yeah, but I tell you what, man, them Lamborghinis can get up and go. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, what is it like? Do you know, like, I hate saying this, but like, do you know, like, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't spend the money on it. I'm gonna have to start flying business class soon, Sean, because
Yeah,
I
but see,
cannot even fit in premium economy anymore.
yeah, Aaron knows this. You're driving in a rig most of your life doing this, and you go to a Lamborghini. I felt like I was sitting on the pavement.
Yes. Well,
I'm used to being all the way up here.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're used to seeing being like 10 foot above the ground, but in Lamborghini, you're like not even a foot off. But then I'll tell you what, though, my friend Kim would love me to buy a Lamborghini or just rent one because he'd look so tall in the photos next to it, even though he's like 5'5".
They're nice cars and everything, but they sure as hell ain't worth $1 million in my book.
No, they're not. Well, no, because if you're 6 foot above, you can't even fit in it.
I barely did. My knees were in the dash.
Yeah.
So I had to rent a car one time, and the only thing they had left was a freaking Jeep. That is the most uncomfortable ride I've ever had in my life.
Oh, a Jeep? No, I can't. I mean, one of my friends in South Carolina has one of those ones with no doors or anything, well, which you can take off.
Yeah, but driving, I was like, this is the most uncomfortable ride I've ever had in my life.
Oh, do you know the worst thing? It wasn't even like a quick trip. It was Hilton Head Island all the way to fucking Sumter, South Carolina. So it was like 2 hours of just like, oh, it was awful.
Made it to the yard.
Hey. Honk, honk.
Well, you do that to let them know you're coming in.
No,
safety issue. Pull up.
So you're done for the day?
Maybe.
You don't know yet. Well, I finally have the dates when I will be in South Carolina again, but I'm keeping it a secret.
So are you coming to the States just to look at stuff?
No, my family live in South Carolina, so
okay.
I have to make a trip there.
You said you're in South Africa right now, right?
No, I live in England. I was born in South Africa.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, no, I've got South African, American, Northern, Irish in me and English. I've got pretty much a mix of everything. Do you know? And it's really funny because like when people meet me, they're like, "Are you South African?" Yes. Why do you not sound South African? Well, I've got American, Irish, English, and South African. They're like, huh? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when I come back from South Carolina, oh my word, everyone who meets me there, they're like, "You from the United States?" And they're like, "Hell no, bro."
Hey, is the link still in the chat?
It might be. I don't know.
I think so. Let me see. I haven't. Depends how many comments people.
I'm just doing this long enough until I might keep my mouth shut. There's somebody doing a live stream. I gotta
Oh, yeah, someone else doing a live stream.
I'm sorry.
You said there's someone else doing a live stream right now.
There will be probably later.
Yeah.
Yep, and hey, Brian, I'm glad that you wouldn't know it was Alex that came.
Yeah.
It was Ryan and Jerry Boy that showed up to Darren's live stream the past 2 nights. That was cool. They actually stayed up really late for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, generally, because I don't know if you knew this, Sean, but I've got ADHD, so sometimes I can pop off during the night.
and
well,
I won't
sometimes
sleep. So yeah.
Sometimes I get you and Alex mixed up.
Well, one of them can grow a massive, great bushy beard and is 5'6". I'm 6'6", and I've got a crappy beard. How can you? How do you mess that up? Yeah, easily done.
Well, because a lot of times I don't look. I'm not able to look at the screen.
Yeah, yeah. No, of course. That's the number one rule. Eyes on the road.
Yeah, that's my favorite tune for today and tomorrow. Just wish there was a Filipina that would sing it for everybody. By Hailstorm, I Want a Mistress for Christmas. That's a cool tune.
Yeah. Oh, well, what was it? We got into not conflict, but we got into drama with like, what was it? We played, I don't know what the guy's name is who sung it, but what was it? The radio over here played "Stop the Cavalry," and what was it? Russia started having a pop at us because it's got to do with like the cavalry and stuff. So they were going, "Oh, what are you playing that for?" And
Damn.
were they like, "Shut the fuck up, go and drink your vodka."
So what do you have to go in there for repair work?
No, they look at the truck and the trailer really good in case something may get lodged in my tire or debris is up under the truck that I collected or anything like that. And they mostly check out the trailer to make sure everything's operable and there's no nail in the tire or part of a motor mount or a bone of a dead animal. and I usually get my fuel and fill up my tanks at the yard because it's the cheapest place to get fuel anywhere in the country is at one of the prime yards.
Yeah, well, it went up again to $1.79 a litre here, so $2. So it's like $6.50 for more, $8.50 for a gallon over here. Imagine that. Imagine that. And my grandparents started losing their minds when it went up to $4.
And one thing that I learned today, I was listening to some music. Friends of mine were sending links. Do you remember this tune? You remember that tune? And I get that a lot. You know, I was like, man, I haven't heard this in a long time. And I was watching this video. It was the old rock group Stryper. And they were real big in the 80s, Stryper was. And there was the song Calling on You, and they did it live in India. And there was nothing but a bunch of Asian girls in there. I'm assuming they were from the surrounding area like Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, or whatever. They did nothing but Asian girls up in the front row, and the way they reacted, it was like, wow, they really like Stryper. I didn't know they would know this band. And come to find out, they've been going all over Southeast Asia. And I'm like, really? Only limited American bands make it big in the Asian countries. You know, like no one will ever top Journey in the Philippines. Journey will always be the number one band in that country. But there are a few others that made it really big in those countries. And I'm like, Stryper was one. I think there was a lot more bands that made popular in Japan than all the other Southeastern Asian countries. Like in Japan, they were big fans of Whitesnake, and you know, a lot of bands there that were really big. Kiss is really big in Japan. Dokken is really big in Japan. Very interesting. But I saw the reaction to the Asian girls to it, and I was like, whoa, man, they're really digging it. You know, I was like, I didn't know the Asian girls like Stryper.
Yeah. Oh, pardon me. No, just I'm drinking a 3-liter bottle of Pepsi at the minute.
Oh, I remember doing that when I was in my 20s. Just I could
I'm
have.
in my 20s now. So.
You get a girl, they have to hold the bottle with both hands, and it's huge, right? I can one hand a 3-liter bottle easy still.
Hmm.
And being a big dude has its advantages and its disadvantages. I tell them all the time. I said, see, at least you as a short person don't get hit in the head a lot.
Oh yeah, short person to me is like, it sounds ridiculous, but anything under 6 foot short to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, do you know, like 6 foot is quite tall if you think about it. What's the average height in the States? 5'9", 5'10"?
Yeah. Look, when you find dudes that are 6 foot or above, you're only talking 14% of the population of the United States.
No,
14%.
I know. And like, what is it? I always used to think that Americans were taller. But I think the average height here is 5'11".
Yeah, and then the taller you go, the smaller that percentage gets. I'm at the 6'5" basis, and we're only like 6.3%.
That's crazy. So what would I be? 6'6"? So like what? 6%?
About the same.
That's crazy if you think about it. But then if you go, what? If you take a 4 hour, no, not even 3 hour flight to the Netherlands here, you'll have some ladies who are 6'1", 6'2" on average.
Well, yeah, you're in the Norse countries, man. You go up to Minnesota, Wisconsin, 6 foot women up there grow on trees.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of your German, Denmark, and your Scandinavian countries, they immigrated to Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, there's a lot of, what is it, kids over here now, on average, at like 16 or 6 foot now. And then you got these people who were born in like the 1940s who are only like 5'4". Getting outgrown by 10-year-old. Oh, hello in the chat, Josh. Sorry, dude. Didn't.
Oh, how you doing, Josh?
See you there. Sorry, buddy, if you're still there, my friend.
Yeah, I busy outside here. I can't see chat. Never really.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort out because I'm going away on the 26th for a few days, so I'm trying to get messages sorted and stuff there. Well, in about 10 minutes, Sean, I'm going to have to head off because I need to call my family.
Oh, that's fine because I'm going to be ending it here real soon. I think I may shut down here for the night anyway because I got 5G and all my bars are lit. I can karaoke here pretty good.
You might as well then because you got a hell of a drive.
I only got 2 hours and 25 minutes, and that's only going to get me about 120 miles. So screw it. I'm just going to take off for the night.
Yeah.
I never spent Christmas Eve at one of our yards before. It was always out on the road at a TA Petro.
Something new then, isn't it?
I'll never forget it. That first Christmas was tough that I missed, and that was in 2011.
I bet that was tough, though.
Yeah, and I spent it at the Petro in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Nah. Well, as you said, this is the last year, you know.
Yep.
And are you still on track to go back home for January, at the beginning of January?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That would be nice. You know, like a week sounds like a long time, but you know.
Yeah, Aaron. Darren Dobson, maybe. And if not Darren Dobson, a Blessed Life from the Philippines. I think Blessed Life from the Philippines should be doing a live stream. Be karaokeing and everything.
Liable. Yeah. All right, Sean. I've got to go because my grandparents are on the landline. So
yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming, guys.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
If you do a live stream tomorrow, for any chance, you know, I'll be around. So
I don't know if I will or not. It was a spare of the moment thing. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna end it. Y'all have a good one.
See you later, Sean.
Bye bye.